One stormy night, John, a weary traveler seeking respite from his troubled past, stumbled upon the village. Drawn by an inexplicable force, he crossed the threshold into a world steeped in shadow. The villagers greeted him with wary eyes, their faces etched with lines of sorrow and resignation. They warned him of the curse that plagued their lives, urging him to leave before he became ensnared in its malevolent grip. But John, burned by his own demons, felt a strange connection to the village. He resolved to uncover the truth behind the curse, to bring an end to the suffering that had plagued the villagers for far too long. Days turned into weeks, and John delved deep into the village's haunted history. He pored over ancient tomes and sought counsel from the village elder, piecing together the fragments of a dark tale. Long ago, a malevolent entity had cast a curse upon the village, forever binding its inhabitants to a twisted fate. The curse demanded sacrifice, feasting upon the souls of the living and trapping the village in perpetual despair. Armed with newfound knowledge, John embarked on a perilous journey to break the curse's hold. He delved into forbidden rituals, seeking relics of power hidden within the village's forgotten corners. Night after night, he confronted the restless spirits that prowled the streets, their ethereal forms lashing out in anger and desperation. With each encounter, John's resolve grew stronger, his determination unyielding. Finally, the pivotal night arrived, the night when John would face the curse head-on. Armed with ancient incantations and a heart full of courage, he ventured into the heart of the village, where the curse's power was strongest. Shadows danced and whispered around him as he stood before the cursed altar, ready to perform the final ritual. With a voice steady and resolute, John chanted the incantation, his words resonating with a power long dormant. The air crackled with energy as the curse recoiled, its grip on the village weakening. A blinding light engulfed the altar, and a deafening roar echoed through the night. As the light dissipated, a newfound calm settled upon the village. The curse had been broken, and the spirits that once haunted the villagers had been banished. The air was filled with a sense of relief and hope as the villagers emerged from their homes, their faces etched with gratitude. For a time, the village flourished. Joyful laughter filled the air, and the streets buzzed with life. John, hailed as a hero, found solace in the newfound peace he had bestowed upon the village. However, a nagging unease lingered at the edges of his consciousness. One morning, John awoke to an eerie silence that hung heavily in the air. The usual sounds of the village, chirping birds, distant laughter, the rustling of leaves, had vanished without a trace. Confusion gripped his heart as he ventured outside, only to find an empty expanse where the village and its inhabitants once thrived. His footsteps echoed through the desolate streets, each step a haunting reminder of the bustling life that had vanished. The houses stood empty, their doors ajar, as if the villagers had been plucked away in an instant, leaving no trace of their presence. The air was thick with an oppressive stillness, devoid of life and warmth. As John explored deeper into the village, he stumbled upon the forgotten journal lying amidst the overgrown weeds. Its pages were filled with the frantic scribbles of the village elder, detailing the horrifying events that had unfolded. The curse had returned with a vengeance, its wrath snatching the villagers away in the blink of an eye, leaving behind no remnants of their existence. His mind reeled with a mix of terror and determination. John vowed to uncover the truth behind the village's disappearance, to confront the malevolent force that had once again plunged the village into darkness. With each passing day, he delved deeper into the forgotten corners, unearthing clues and piecing together the puzzle of the curse's resurgence. Night after night, apparitions, their ghostly forms haunting the emptiness of the village. They whispered warnings, their voices a mournful chorus, urging him to flee before it was too late. But he refused to succumb to fear, forging ahead on his treacherous path, driven by a flicker of hope. In a hidden cellar, deep beneath the village square, John discovered a forbidden altar, adorned with ancient symbols and surrounded by candles that flickered with an unnatural flame. It was there, in the heart of darkness, that he confronted the embodiment of the curse, a spectral entity of pure malevolence. Its eyes glowed with a sinister light, and its voice echoed with 1,000 tormented souls. A battle of wills ensued as John fought against the overwhelming power of the curse. He called upon every ounce of strength and resilience within him, refusing to succumb to the entity's dark influence. Shadows writhed and twisted, threatening to consume him, but he pressed on, wielding a sacred amulet he had discovered in his relentless search for answers. With a final surge of determination, John shattered the amulet against the cursed altar. A blinding flash of light erupted, enveloping the cellar and banishing the malevolent entity back to the depths from which it had emerged. The air quivered with a sense of release, and the village seemed to exhale a collective sigh. But as the light faded, John realized the horrifying truth. The village and its inhabitants remained lost, their fate trapped within a void that defied comprehension. There were no traces left behind, no evidence of their existence beyond the memories etched into John's mind. In the aftermath of the battle, Joel stood alone in the desolate village, a solitary figure amidst the empty. His heart heavy with sorrow and regret, he wandered the abandoned streets, searching for answers that eluded him. The village had become a haunting enigma, a place where the boundaries of reality had been shattered. Forever haunted by the vanishing void, John roamed the empty streets, a solitary figure destined to bear witness to the tragedy that had befallen the village and its lost souls. He became a living ghost, eternally searching for the answers that would forever elude his grasp. And so, the village became a forgotten realm, a place of eerie legends and whispered tales. John's own existence became intertwined with the village's haunting legacy, a testament to the enduring power of darkness and the eternal struggle for redemption. As the years passed, the village faded from memory, its name whispered only in the darkest corners of the world. John's presence became a mere whisper, a phantom figure forever trapped within the confines of a vanished village. The tale of the cursed village and the enigmatic disappearance of its inhabitants became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. The void left behind by the villagers' disappearance served as a chilling reminder of the price paid when one delves too deeply into the realm of the unknown. And thus, the haunted village and its tragic tale became a legend, a warning to those who would dare to seek answers beyond the veil of understanding. The lost souls of the village remained forever trapped within the enigmatic void, their existence forever shrouded in mystery.